there something you need to say? Is there a message?
Just like before, just what we talked. Tell me what year you used to live.
I also did a little research.
Holy cow!
Can you read what other word is with Nikki?
Is there something?
Hello everybody, this is Down from Upstate Supernatural. I have Paraghoster here. If you want to go ahead and do shout-outs. Real quick.
Sure, shout out to Magic 51, Joey, Mary Dallas, Faxilla, Aaron, Rusty Reporter, Rhonda Sutton, Rebecca, Chris MV, Doppelganger, Taylor Englund, Paranormal Skeptic, and Mary Dallas.
Alright, and we are back for our last week testing out the Vocibus. I kind of switched things around so we had a little more space for so you can see Jason. Last week I kind of blocked my own head. But yeah, I think this should work a little bit better. Just go ahead and turn that on. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to watch the show. Don't forget we have a show on Sunday with Interview the Ghost Hunter, Bob Christopher. He is the founder and team leader of Ghost Detectives, and I actually had the pleasure of meeting him when I was at Rolling Hills. So I look forward to introducing him to everybody, so everybody can kind of get to know who he is. He's a really nice guy, and he does quite a few events, charitable events throughout the field. Such places as like Pennhurst and some of the larger name ones. But usually when there's an event, it's usually a lot less than what it would normally be to go to that location. But we can talk more about that during the interview. That's Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we have our show on Live Paranormal next Thursday. It's now 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And each week we're going to do a little bit of evidence review from the show before, the show the week before. And then we're also going to be showcasing how to mod or how to create different equipment to be utilized in the field. And in the middle of that, we're going to do a spirit box session. Each week, we'll have a guest. Anybody that's interested in being a guest on the show, you can let myself know, or you can let Hidden Beneath know. Just send a message to us on Google+, and we'd be happy to have you on board. Just as a guest, and then each week we'll try to have a new one. But let's see what this does for us this week. I'd like to thank any spirits that are currently here with us. If you would like to communicate, we have this device on, and we'd be happy to try to listen for what you have to say. Hello, hello. How are you this evening? Anybody that's viewing any spirits, can you read the chat on Jason's screen or my screen and say hello to anybody that's in the chat? Do you, any spirits that may be around us, do you enjoy this application? Do you enjoy trying to utilize this? Rebecca, thanks for being here with us. Taylor, thanks for coming in. Alright, let's try that. If you probably refresh, it should, I hear someone in the background. Yeah, it sounds like something in the background. It's kind of odd. It's a female. Hello? Try to turn it off just a tad for that. Yeah, Nikki here with us as well. Thanks for being here with us, Nikki. I can slide that forward just a tad. Let's go straight here. Alright, let's try muting this one. Actually, let's mute 3 and 1, and let's go to bank 2. Hello, if there's anybody here, this is Dominic, and I have Jason here with me. It's a pleasure to meet you. And again, I mean, this doesn't necessarily mean it's evil or negative. It's just another sound bank. Alright, turn that all the way down. Turn that all the way that direction. Alright. And let's unmute 3. It's live now. Hello? Are you able to utilize this? Today is Friday. Can you tell us what month it is? Do you have... What is the last year that you remember? Who's the last person that saw you? Hi, Mary. It's good to see you. All right, let's turn 1 on, turn 2 off. I thought it did say 8. And it's supposed to be, yeah, let's try that. Huh. Alright, before it does the crash, let us exit out of it, and then we'll just reopen it. And next week, for anybody that would like to follow us, we're going to be starting to test out the Phasma box. We did do a little bit of testing with it because I was a beta tester, but we're still going to centralize the show on testing it out for, you know, our normal 4-week schedule. And again, you can do the radio right here. That's your radio dial. And you just hit channel, power. That's some older style radio. I'm very curious if we can get voices come through this beyond the announcer.
As I came into the beautiful harbor of Havana, my one thought was to land and go where all good Americans go when they go to Cuba. Can you guess where? Sloppy Joe's, the Mecca where tourists seek courage and inspiration. And believe me, a vagabond needs them both. Around the corner is the presidential palace, which has harbored so many presidents of late. Then on up the Prado, Havana's most beautiful promenade, and we come to the latest jewel in the Cuban crown, the imposing capital, larger and more beautiful than our capital in Washington. By the merest chance, I was able to obtain this historic view. In the center of the group coming down the steps is ex-President Machado, leaving the capital for the last time. In the armored car you see, he was rushed to the airport, whence he flew into exile forever. Leaving the capital, we drive down the Prado again, passing clubs, hotels, restaurants, and handsome residences. As we turn at the end to follow the ocean driveway, we get our first glimpse of the famous Morro Castle across the harbor. Here, a beautiful statue was erected to the memory of General Maceo, who laid down his life in Cuba's fight for independence. We drive on for miles over perfect roads, through the park-like subdivisions with flower-bordered boulevards.
Hello, hello. Any spirits able to communicate through this?
The meeting place for the elect at bathing time. All winter long, the beach is gay with Cubans and visitors. The exclusive yacht club and the military club are in the background. Even nudists and sun worshippers find the gentle shade of the palms grateful at times. My appetite whetted by a delightful swim, I drove out to a beautiful estate that had been converted into a glorified roadhouse. They have christened it Sanssouci.
Anything
very
can
appropriately
be
too.
used as a spirit. Any spirits remember the old days? Remember a better time? Remember the older cars? Remember the Plymouths, the Packards, the Model A's? the old country clubs that you could go hang out and everybody would be together at the country clubs? What about the old days with the big barn dances? Local barn dance. Everybody in the community would come to hang out. You're all welcome to come and enjoy some music with us and enjoy our company.
Before saying successfully, and we might say definitely, I think we can present Helen Moore singing The Day I Let You Get Away.
Families used to sit next to the radio and they listen to the radio instead of watching TV. My grandmother would be sitting there knitting or making cookies or playing solitaire in the kitchen. I know it's probably very difficult to try to speak with us with everything going on. We'd enjoy it. We'd love to hear your stories. Are you from this area locally? Do you remember Club 86? It's out in Geneva? Beautiful club. Remember what year it was open?
Music by Benny Goodman. Next tune is Sandman.
I mean, this is very peaceful, very relaxing music to listen to. You are welcome to stay and enjoy. Nothing's better for the soul than music. What kind of car did you drive to your prom? There we go. There should be a little better. I myself, I've always loved the 50s, the 40s style. Beautiful era. Beautiful time period. Things meant what they meant back then. So are you from this area locally, or are you from another area locally? If I say Ace, do you know who Ace is? What about a Fedor case? Rod Sterling? Yes. I think I heard that. No, we can try a different effect. I mean, that's delay. Hello? With any of the Ghosthunterapps, it's really it's the underlining voices that you're looking for, because there is a form of repetition with any of them, whether it is word banks, whether it's phenolic, you know, it's there's still kind of a repetition of how they go. So listen for the low underlining. I'm going to change the station.
Company invites you to listen to Glenn Miller's music. The Jello program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. The all-regular program with Goody
I'm not digging the music as much on these. Are you any with us? This should remind you of like Ben Hur.
American-made F-39 and F-63 fighter planes from the airfield lined up at Land Field in Fairbanks, Alaska. On their 2,000-mile route from the States factories to Siberia. American and Russian mechanics checked the planes before the flight across the Bering Sea. Russian pilots take over. They are briefed before setting out. Aircraft have flown this Allied and more planes have flown this eastern front via Alaska the Arctic off Greenland, the United States Coast Guard cutter moves through bleak iceberg-infested waters. She is one of 4 cutters on its mission to smash German fortified radio bases along the Greenland coast. A scout plane reports a Nazi armed trawler.
That's different. There we go. Try that. Turn the radio off. Hello? Can you tell me what is on my face? Can you tell me what's on my face? Are you enjoying where you are? This isn't reverb. Got it. Any spirits that are present, we always have people that question whether we can actually talk to you. I'd like you to read what that says on the front of this book right here. Try to read what that says on the front of that book, if you would, please. Okay. I'm not sure if you're able to do that. So now I'm going to ask if you can do this one instead. Can you read that? It actually already did. Slower. Hi, how are you, sir? What's your first name? Can you say the paranormal skeptic, Rob? Can you say his last name again, please, if you would? Alright, slow down the sweep. Still feels like it's sweeping really, really quickly. Hello? How do you know anybody that's in the chat? Are you there with them? How are you able to be there with them and try to talk with us, or be here with us and try to talk to them? If people could do that, people would be winning the lottery all the time doing spirit communication. Fairly confident it's not possible. Any spirits? I have never asked this. I think it's not possible, personally. Are you able to see the future? Can you see what team would win the Super Bowl? Can you see who people will be with, you know, in life? Who did you have a favorite football team? What is the worst football team that you think of? Could have swore I heard Dallas Cowboys. I could be wrong. Something I'll have to review. How long have you tried to communicate with others? Are you always around us? Do you come when we ask? My name is Dominic Valerio, and it's a pleasure to meet you. What was that? Can you say my sister's name again, please? Do you know what my father's name is? Or my mother's, for that instance. Any spirits, if you're related to me, I would I would love to ask you a question that only you would know. The reason I would like to do this is there is a lot of people that are skeptical of if you exist. And this is to try to help clear that skepticism. So if you could say slowly and as clearly as you can what my middle name is, I would appreciate it. Take your time. Try to say it as slowly as you can. If you could say it 2 times, that would be awesome. I would like to see if any spirits around would be able to help me communicate with my grandmother. Jean. Or Teresa. I'd like to tell her that I've talked to Aunt Val. I know about the cats. She told me about the cats. Grandma, if you're here, try to speak as slow as you can. Try to talk as slow as you can. I can hear a male back there too. Who's the male? Who are you? Something my mother? Grandma, if you're here, can you try to let me know? Are you looking over my parents all the time? Do you remember what you used to call me? Hello? If you're here with me, it's a pleasure to talk with you again. It means a lot. Grandpa's still doing good. He's still trucking along. And Val thinks you stay there with him sometimes. Night, Rhonda. Thank you so much for being here with us. Grandma, what this is I am trying to learn how to communicate with you, with other individuals that have passed on, and I'm trying to help others find peace with the loss of others around them. Do you remember where I was working when you were in the hospital? You were in the hospital for heart surgery, and we talked on the phone, and I called you this. I called you and told you that you were this. You were so strong, and you were this. Do you remember what that was? This type of woman. Remember what it was? My sister has the doll, by the way. I finally got it to her. It was tough getting it from my mom, but she has it now. I need spirits that are here, that would like to stay and relax and would like to have a place that they're welcome at any time. You are always welcome to come here and speak. If you would like to come and go, that is welcome. I just ask for any malevolent spirits or any spirits that want to cause harm to please not do that, and you are not as welcome. And Grandma, if you were able to communicate through this, thank you. I miss you dearly. I know my parents do. My sister does. Our whole family does. You were an amazing woman. All I can say is I look forward to a day we can all be back together. Alright. And that was the last week of the Vocibus. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And we'll be back next week for the Phasmavox. We have our show this upcoming Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern with an amazing guest, Bob Christopher. If you don't know who he is, please tune in. This guy is seriously really, really, really nice. Like, he is a heavy investigator. You know, he gets in the field and he investigates as many places as he can. And he also helps create some of the gear that can be found on the Ghosthunterstore.com. He's very good friends with Dave Giuliano. When we did Rolling Hills, you know, we got to meet him, got to talk with him. He was just a, you know, real cool dude. So everybody have a beautiful weekend if I don't see you. And yeah, we'll catch you next week. We're going to switch over to the Phasmavox. After the Phasmavox, take a guess what we're going to use. Nobody knows, but I already do. The EVR. We're going to switch over and do the EVR and go to the EchoVox recording style. We haven't done it yet, and I think we should. Thanks again for tuning in. And, oh, Nicky said he also creates software. You guys have an amazing weekend. And stay safe. And enjoy all that you do. Good night.